Okay, well, we just survived our second storm. We got the Steamcore ceasing hazard, which means all our Steamcore buildings and automatons are reduced by 90%, meaning we have 10% of our coal production left. Good thing, you know, we have stored coal for 9 hours. We're basically losing all our wood production, and yeah. So all our wood and coal production is basically ruined now. So yeah, I mean, we survived the storm, but you know, now that we gotta fix that. Seems to be going pretty well. Yeah, I mean, not knowing what these hazards are, like, I can't prepare for them. Well, we don't need this on level 4, like the storm is just over, so we can reduce that. We're sending people hunting again. We can trade with the kids a bit for coal, but like 50 food and 50 steel is not great. And they want steam cores. I was thinking of erasing one of the coal mines, but I don't know, I don't want to send them steam cores, we don't have enough to begin with. Have to be prepared for everything? Yeah, but I mean, later on you can do that, but right now, I don't know. Luckily, I did research the coal sumper for an emergency. Like, it's not gonna give us much, but we can build that and 2 gathering posts, and then it's gonna last 6 days, so that can, you know, last us through the coal phase, I guess. Just here, and then it's there. Make much difference. And then, well, do we have scouts? Yeah, we sent scouts. Oh wait, we discovered settlements? Huh. I guess... What's at the ice obelisk? And we let them go there and then go to the hot springs so we can talk to them. And then maybe you guys... Actually, we're gonna send to the shipwreck camp. Let's make contact with these other peoples. Okay, got that. And then let's check the economy. Remember where we are. We are getting enough food now. Even though we have only half our hunting equipped. We can lower that for more coal production. Our steel is fine. Wood, we're gonna shift over to sawmills. I think we still have some. We're not gonna use the steam wall drill for much. And then coal, you know, we're making some coal. The steam hubs are taking 1,200 per day? Why? Oh, I guess they're still on the level 4. Oh, looks promising. Yes, yes. And then we also want to switch the housing, all the housing to... Turn this off too. Wait, no, turn this off. Turn them on if needed. They're off. We don't need this one anymore. That was so only during it. Actually, we're not going to use this building, so we can turn this off. No one work here. This sawmill staffed. Nice. I guess we build another sawmill. Yeah. I changed the angle at how I look at my base, and now I'm confused where stuff is. We could put this here, and then... No, it should cover most. Hey, Jomicon! How's it going? Well, now it's going to last 12 hours instead of 8, so that's a start. And then yeah, we probably shift these people over to the Thumper once we're done with that. What am I researching? Oh, more scouts. Okay, so we're getting a third scout. We need to find more Steamcores for long term. And then... because I want advanced wall drills and I want the better coal mines. How much more does this give? 765. We could research this one and then... so we have one steam coal mine and a normal coal mine. So if we raise the normal coal mine, we can get an advanced coal mine, which yields us more coal ultimately, and we need 10 less workers, so we can still research that. No point in getting advanced wall drill, because you don't have the steam core for it anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, we want to... we might get the house redesigned, so I can just upgrade the housing. And then that way we need to heat less too. Or maybe we get the efficiency upgrade for those. True. Well, we have a lot of things to get. Can you say something? You like me because you play the game you don't know how to play? Well, thank you. I mean, I'm glad you're liking it. That's all that matters. Hey Ingo. How you doing? So yeah. I guess that's the plan for now. We don't need all of these staffed. I don't want to use emergency shifts anymore because it kills people. And I think we are at the point where we can endure without it. We also switch the food to standard meals. So, you know, place is getting nicer. We have 10 days before the next storm. You thought about playing? But you think you'd be terrible at this game? I mean, there's like lower difficulties than the ones I play. It's more about if you would enjoy it, I would say. Okay, now it's lasting 17 hours. That's already better. I really don't like that, yeah. It cripples our whole production, the steam core seizing. But that's pretty bad. We also can shift one of those to steel for now. Because steel is the only thing we're getting nicely. Oh yeah, we can. Also, not forgetting, can ask for favors from those people. And 200 coal doesn't seem that great, but whatever. Send it. I'm doing fine though. Doing fine. Hey. Please tell your people to watch their words. Some of them got into a shouting match with the foreman over his treatment of the children. When they still don't understand that these kids are essentially workforce. Yeah, we'll talk to them. I mean, they could have just come here and then the kids wouldn't need to work, I'm just saying. I mean, they're all comfortable. Like, I guess it's still like powering down, so they should all still be. Oh, we don't know. Just need them to build stuff faster. And yeah, we have a third scout group in a second. There we go. Excellent. I don't have... oh, only have engineers ready. Wait, what did I... No workers, only engineers. There we go. Not a scout group. Okay, let's go to the Maze Rock then. Just want to explore everything as fast as we can. Vehicle is lasting for 23 hours now. That's already better. I mean, it's gonna get cold. Is gonna come soonish. But we'll get there. I need to research something though. So, do we go efficiency or do we... Nah. I think I'm gonna get the house redesigned so we can start working on that. Because it's gonna take a while and I'd rather do it when it's not too cold. Shut this down. I mean, our discontent is nice now. Let them work longer hours. You know, shifting the workers around a bit. Wait, I have too many in here. Apparently this is too cold. Okay, so on level 1 everything's chilly. Oh. We should get coal now, so might be better. Okay. Now I'd rather have them not be cold. Cold homes. Well, tough luck. Actually, they're not that cold. Like, come on. They're all livable. I mean, if livable is not good enough for them, I don't know. Maybe they shouldn't have come here. Boost some hope. Not that we need it for anything right now, but better to have it. At least one cold house. But they're all covered. Like, this is my only housing those here, and then we have the one out here, which is covered too. Spike. So, no? I guess maybe when it triggered this was or something, but... Either way. How much coal they would send us. Wait, they sent us 125, but it said between 200 and 400. How's their math? They will send us from 200 to 400 coal. And they're sending us 125. Yeah. I'm not gonna trade with those kids. You're scamming us. Not that I don't think we need it anyway with the cold sumper now. Should probably be fine. At least temporarily. It might not show here yet. Yeah, it doesn't show yet. That's why it's gonna need to go to Steam, so they don't scam me. Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. Just did a job interview. Did it go well then? If you might change. Like, do you want to change, or is it you're mildly interested, I guess? Set them here, max that out. I'd rather need to get more here. I mean, sometimes it's also just good to negotiate. Hey, Stream Priester, how's it going? Hey, we reached the ice obelisk. There's nothing here. But what's up there? Small airship. Ooh, that might mean cores. But we'll stop by the hot springs first to, you know, get the connection up. Here is Kensei. Oh, I'm sorry. You know. I'll refrain from interacting with my chat. It won't happen again. So, I mean, the sick are doing fine. I don't know. I think overall we're doing decently. I still want to do emergency shifts for workshops, though. I don't know. I just really like having tech going on all the time. I wish I knew that, yeah, giving them extra rations would, you know, make sure they don't die, but oh. That's how it is, I guess. Will we ever play it again? I'll know. An arc. Anything standing out? Well, seems like we're traveling a lot. Those places were just nothing. I give you an opportunity to play me, you can't resist. Yeah, no, that's okay. Okay, so now the coal mining has begun. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, so we're gaining now. This is too cold. Well, maybe heat it. Actually, I think we need better heaters. Like, those chilly places won't last long. Of course someone died when I do an emergency shift. I don't remember it being that bad with people dying through these things. Going well. Today you lost 200 soldiers 8 days before the time limit at 80%. List of the hobbies. Oh no. Hey, you still made it. 4 hours left is, you know, plenty of time. Plenty of time. Get you breathing through the campaign though. I missed today's your runs today, so now it's getting interesting. A small settlement built under the cover of rocks in which several dozen people live. It consists of several sturdy buildings and 2 large greenhouses, heated by hot springs. Amazingly, people live here, and not only do they grow their own food, but they're willing to share it. This enclave of life clinging to a few hot springs was settled after the Great Storm by people from a town that survived with the help of another city. Set up hothouses here and planted their seeds, as they say, to pass the gift of life. They gave us some food as a gesture of goodwill and are eager to trade more in exchange for help with expanding their settlement. Terrific. So we needed construction teams. And you guys go over here. I mean, it's good to look at it though. Hopefully you get an offer and then can make an educated decision. Hey, Noodle-san. Overtaking. I don't know if I have enough work. We might wait with the workers for hot springs until we have our cores back working. I'm getting so much steel. Wood. Change this to steel. Because it's the only production that's not dying down right now. Okay, house redesign. We get the better insulation a bit later, I think. I really want the automation, but not gonna get that soon. Okay. I mean, even upgrading this now doesn't do much for us, does it? I guess we either get the insulation or... Oh no, I said I want advanced heaters because it's getting cold and some of the places can't work without that. And we arrived at the Shipwreck Camp. Reached the settlement built around the shipwreck. We guessed that before the arrival of Frost, there must have been a sea here. Settlement's populous, but its inhabitants meet us with distrust, even hostility. You'll get there, bro. You'll get there. No kings, only men. Convicts were widely used on Frostland to build generators, deceived by false promises of amnesty and return home. Most of them were worked to death and carried on prison ships from one construction site to another. Those we met there have rebelled. They killed their guards, took over the ship, and set up their own settlement, away from London's power. The hull of the ship, heated by steam boilers, protects them from the storms. They gave us some wood and steel as a gesture of goodwill, and are eager to trade more in exchange for improving their living conditions and developing their settlements. Actually don't know what we got from them, but we don't, I guess, wood and steel, so maybe we, yeah, I think we set up base with them first. Because we have enough food, we don't need food. Let's go to the rock spire. Just need a personal motivator, business partner to keep you in line. Okay, okay. Yeah, I can give you a shout out every time you come here. Like, you can do it. And then, you know, do some push-ups every time you slack off. I guess I need some workers though to send there, right? Actually, we are not getting enough food right now anyway. But, yeah, I don't have enough workers anymore. Because we need too many for the coal stuff. Some hunting. So we can't establish a base with the other people right now. We'll have to wait a bit. I mean, I guess I won't need to mine as much steel, but I guess I'd rather do that than send workers away right now. And we got the house redesign, so people, you're getting houses now. I want to build too many at a time. Actually, we have more housing than we need again. Long hours of toil. Yeah. You're welcome. You get something with a pool and maybe a balcony with a sea view? Sure. I'll send you to the prisoner ship. They're at the sea. You can swim in the sea, you know, if you chop through the ice. It's lovely there. So in the hot tub? Well, I mean, if you know, put a pool close enough to the generator, we could get a hot tub going, maybe. Wasn't there bathhouses in this game? Oh yeah, in last autumn there was a bathhouse. See, we could have a hot tub if we played that. And I guess I need more storage, actually. Have a person's cinema and walk-in closets, yes, of course. Good thing we're not in an apocalyptic scenario. That would be terrible. Walk-in closet. Okay. I don't have that. I just have, you know, normal ones. Okay, we got that. Yeah. Let's get the Steam Hub efficiency, I guess. And then we want generally a safety bypass before the next storm, so we can do that. Not quite LA yet, not quite. I'm only building all these houses, so... I'm gonna get some sick people because they're cold while we upgrade. I mean, you could build your house. And not be cold. A blank? But are you jumping on ice then? Or do we need you to bury that a hole first that you can jump into? Well, I guess steel for now. Distinct spot in Frostland. Oh. Right sled. Go there. And we reach the next point, the arc. Carry on. Like, there's nothing to do here in all these places. Of crawlers. Maybe something good. Hey, it's not that bad here. It's not a local asylum just yet. Hey. It's okay. I'll build my own town for just myself. If ever, you know, global warming gets too bad. It'll just be me. Maybe a dog. And then a nice farm. I hate farm work, I think. But, you know, for survival I'd do that too. We find some steel and wood. Not what I hoped for. Being in the snow that got inside the wreck, we found some supplies but no bodies. The airship suffered relatively little damage in the crash. It probably landed after running out of fuel. Oh, we discovered a buried dreadnought though. I think we can get maybe Steamcore there. Sweet. Another Hulk sighted. Captain Logan have reported another sighted of Victoria class dreadnought wreckage just buried deep in the ice. If you see fit, we can send scouts to search for more old world relics. Oh. Really? I was hoping for cores, but I guess we just get another stupid thing. Oh well. We'll collect it, but yeah. And have nice things, clearly. I guess things are getting a bit chilly. If I turn up the heat though, we're gonna run into trouble. I guess otherwise these places are cold though, so... Or we heat them separately. Range upgrade, and then 33 less coal. That's gonna help. I don't like that they all automatically go to the second range. Like, why would you do that? Just why? So minus 1 for a second so I can reduce the range. I think I got them all now. Oh, this one. Maybe at some point I need to redesign my layout. Okay. Because I've reached the column of crawlers. Coal and steel. Be hopeless to search for survivors. Well, we found no living soul, but also no bodies. All the crawlers out of the fuel. Perhaps the people who wrote them transferred all the fuel into one or several of the vehicles and moved on. Guess we get coal, but... Did we get all this way for nothing? Basically. That's a bummer. They come back and then they can go to the other side. You like the snow effects? No, it's pretty well done. And that's even, I'm playing on low setting for most stuff, so... You know, if you improve the settings, it looks even nicer. He really did a nice job with it. And hopefully they start building their houses. Yeah, bright slates. Ooh, yeah. Steamcores. Finally. That has stumbled into a fissure concealed by an ice bridge. Peering over the edge, we can see other sleds, scattered cargo, and several frozen bodies. That was the last one in the column. All the others fell into the fissure. When we climbed the bottom, we recovered supplies. That not all the drivers died from the fall. Some bodies are lying side by side in sleeping bags. 3 steam cores, wow. Ugh, another of these dreadnoughts. We could... On the one hand, I want to bring those back. Well, we could do that. So we send you guys back and then those guys here. Get to the dreadnought. And the 60 is hardly even cold. Well, that's the normal temperature now, though. Like, the first storm was minus 70, and we're gonna reach that next. Just the temperature drop, it's not even a storm anymore. I guess the difference for the storm is you can't go hunting, so you need food stockpile. Look at all the things going on here. Okay. Canadian minus 18 is still pretty okay. Well, I'm German and I don't like it that cold. I don't know how excited. Yeah. It's 3 more days. We're gonna research the better coal mining and the better wall drill. And then that way we can, once this is over, we can get nice production there. Let's try this again, trading with them. Nope. Like, they're sending a lot less than they say they would. Yeah. Okay. Was hoping it was just a mistake the first time, but clearly not. Sometimes when you go outside it's cold. Well, I mean winter is coming, at least here. I guess depends where you are. I mean, temperature-wise it's pretty nice here right now. Like, I like it. Below 20. Well, actually we're 20 today, but you know, around 20 is usually pretty nice. At least for me. I guess at night we could lower this now. Because we still have to last for 3 days, right? Reach the buried dreadnought. The relic to acquire here. Explore it safely. Again, it does nothing for us, but yeah. Wait, they go back? Also, transferring a relic, you can't give them orders. When... Oh. So if you do that, you can't even give them orders? Hang on. You guys don't go to the relic then first. Get to the sled first. And then on the way back, they can get to the dreadnought. I guess they might still be faster stopping here and then moving on there. I just... Oh well. 6 degree. No, we had like 20 today. And then, yeah, I think tomorrow it's gonna... The high will be 12. And then, you know, a few days around 10 degrees. For the high point. I guess. Maybe I do need better insulation for the cookhouse. And overdrive this for a bit. I mean, what are the coldest places people live in? How cold does it get there? And I guess not like just expedition stuff. I mean, normal living. I upgrade the last few houses. Of efficiency that should make, you know, that a lot better. I do want to get the generator safety bypass eventually. But I think first get the advanced vault drill and then the advanced coal mine. And then after that, we can actually start taking for automation. Like at least get the tech so that whenever we find cores, we can use them. Then again, we can't fully rely on them, because if we get Steamcore seizing, like, it's gonna ruin us. You need to find the Steam cores. Like on some maps, there's just a stockpile where you can pick some up. But in this endless mode, we need to find them out in the wild. Which is why I wanted 3 scout teams and have their speed fully upgraded, so we can explore as much as possible between each storm. I think it's just luck if you find them outside though. But yeah, we're increasing our chances if we explore more. Yeah. Long work hours, I know. But you can see the coldest it has even been in habited places, -67. And that was not a prolonged temperature. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to do anything at those temperatures. Even, I mean, it would be interesting to experience once, but yeah. Nothing more than, you know, step out once, be like, okay, I'm done. We return to the city. It's the steam course. Excellent. Get over here. And there's 3 steam cores, so we can upgrade 1 to level 2. This to level 3 once we have the tech, and then the wall drill to level 3 too. Meaning to get enough coal, once the steam core seizing is over. So the Sumper only has to last long enough for that. I'll still get upgraded Sumper and stuff, so whenever it happens again, we have better control over things, and we need less workers for everything. But yeah. Actually, I have enough wood and steel now. Like, I don't know what to use it for anymore. We upgraded everything. In terms of housing. As long, well, once they've built. Currently Mars is only -62. Well, I guess depends where and at what time though, no? Wood. That's the average? Well, that's... that is a really low average. I mean... yeah, no thanks. I'll stay happily on Earth and, you know, you can go. What you got last winter is -40 in Quebec. Yeah, I don't think I'm made for that. Let's turn on the overdrive. I guess we increase the temperature here. The storm is close already. Yeah. You get used to -20. I mean, you get used to everything. It doesn't mean I want to. You can get used to heat too, but yeah, I'd rather not. Advanced water research, nice. And then advanced coal mine. Actually, yeah, technically we can get another advanced wall drill too, but I guess I don't know what else we need. Looks like we're pretty self-sufficient now. They just steal. Take the resources and then get the relic thing. Robots? Yeah, I mean I want robots, but I don't have enough steam cores yet. But I guess we wouldn't need to upgrade everything all the way, but... okay, they returned with another relic. Not that we care for them. Get here. And we can also still set up contact with these other places and upgrade them. And then I guess I want the last house insulation before. Healthcare insulation. I don't know if that covers healing, houses of healing too. We want this insulation. I guess there's still quite a bit we want to research. Also the safety bypass. But yeah, like we're not in desperate need anymore. Like, we want it, but we won't die if we don't. Philippines mine. That time we talked about the way you treat us, and by saying us, I mean the majority of our population, which consists of children. Some of your people seem completely oblivious to the impropriety of calling our workers little lamb or son or puppet. Treating it simply as kids does not serve them well, however much some of the younger ones might crave it. Remember that in a short time your people won't be around to play foster parents, and there are too few of us adults to fulfill this role. I mean, I offered the kids to come, but you know, if they won't want to. And we can ask for favors again though, right? Yeah. Well, there's workers, so we can send workers back eventually. Oh, scouts, yeah, good point. Explore the low hills. By 3 more bodies. The woman and 2 children who we refuse to speculate what happened here. We'll bury them all and cut the damn tree down. Okay. Just empty a campsite. Did the kids want a steel core? Yeah, that steam core, that's not happening. So I can't go higher tier with them until we have too many steam cores. I mean, I slowly get more and more used to the heat in summer here too, but yeah. I still suffer at 30 plus. Like, it's worse at the beginning of summer, obviously, but... Interestingly enough, we haven't found more people outside while scouting. I wonder if there's a limit, or they only show up in the first few storms. Advanced coal mine research, nice. Could also just get more storage. Coal mine. And we're out of steam cores. Summer was extremely hot here. You got a lot of heat waves. 18 today. You find it a bit cold. Yeah. Luckily, I think last summer was way worse here. This one, I mean, there were times where it was quite uncomfortable, but I think last year was worse. Thankfully. Then again, I live in a top level apartment, so right under the roof, that's not ideal. I guess we need more food storage too. Especially, with the storm coming. I guess at some point we could build the archives just to get this thing away here. How much was that? Oh, 400 wood. Yeah, maybe not just. Like, we have the steel. I don't want to waste the wood though. Not just yet. And then, yeah. I guess if we get the factory, we can also build 2 prosthetics. One more day until we get our explore. Store it safely. Let's took the time and effort to explore the rig safely. There we go. First flying hunter. Oh. Boss. Really should give you a hope or discontent bonus. Getting that, like, I don't know. Would just be nice to have. I guess we got the workers from them. You know what? We don't need that much steel right now. We'll send one crew to the next to the Shipwreck Camp. Set that up. For the empty campsite. Nothing to do here. I like how most of the points we explore now are just nothing. And again, we found some steam cores, like that's what I wanted, so I guess doing fine in that regard. Not enough, but you know, still. I guess just cooked food. We could have a bit more. And then, well, we'll start getting a lot of coal once the Steamcore season is over. Every storm, so the map out here resets after every storm in endless mode. So we get a fresh map basically. I assume they're in similar locations, but like there might be a point here and here that's saved. But I don't know which one I'm gonna get after the storm. I think the only one that's gonna stay after the storm are the children mines, the hot springs, and the shipwreck camp, because we can trade with them. All the other ones will restart after the storm, so we can try again for more steam cores. Now we have a lot more storage, that's nice. Eating. Don't need to generate a safety bypass just yet. We have a bit of time for that. So before that, let's get housing insulation just to be sure we have it, and then cookhouse, and then the safety bypass. Say you find a bunch of dead people right before a storm. If you got there earlier, like right after reset, could they be alive? No, I don't think so. I think people even have lists, like if you want to do the perfect run, I think there's lists where people are like, low hill you will find X. And then, like I think the name already tells you what's there. Or, yeah. So if you play the game long enough, you can learn where you can find what, or you can look up lists, but I don't want to do that, so I might miss out on good opportunities. It would be interesting though, yeah, if like there's places where you just find dead bodies, if it mattered when you get there. Then again, I guess it would punish the people like me who don't know what's where. Yeah, I know we have long hours. When it costs the flavor text, make it seem like you... No, that's true. I mean, I think for the scenarios, some of them tell you a story, basically. Like, sometimes... I don't know if it's the same here where... if you go to one point, the other ones behind it are related. Like, in the main campaign or the scenarios, it felt like sometimes like a mini story, like... Yeah, you found their sleds, and then, like, the next camp, you find the dead bodies or something. But it's not random, like it's predetermined. Favors average. We need high favor so we can get more workers from them. Okay, house insulation research, nice. The cookhouse. Would be cool if a perfect run could save a lot more people. Yeah. I mean, you can save more people by, you know, not having as many die as I had. Like, some choices make a difference. Like, I didn't know that if I give more food to emergency people working, they wouldn't die. But I only get that choice once, and I didn't know at the point, so... Now, yeah, if I use emergency shift, there's a good chance people die. It's a bit unfortunate. that I didn't have that knowledge. Because I think I lost quite a few people due to that. Build a trading depot. There we go. What's up, Kensington? Speak your mind. How can we help? Stable source of foods and feed our workers, okay? What can you send us? Send us some workers. Thank you. What's the goal of Endless game? So I think the first storm was after 2 weeks, and now it seems every 10 days there's a storm, which so far has gotten worse every time, like lower temperature. Other than that, it's just, I guess, surviving and building your city. I assume at some point you can get to a point where you just survive. Like, I think the storms can't get worse than a certain point, because otherwise there's no way you can actually survive. And then I guess it's your personal goals if you want to build the biggest city, the nicest town, or... I'm just trying to build a self-sustainable city, basically, that can survive the worst storms. That's great. So what can we send those guys? Of course they want engineers. Wood and steel. No. Let's do that. And then, I guess 5 engineers. Yeah, whatever. Let's send them those 2. Let's just level up. Wait, what would we trade with them? Coal and food for wood and steel? That's not too bad. Survive the -20 storm, fill the archives, upgrade all settlements fully. But there's not much to do. -120 is the worst storm? Oh. Well, I guess we're still a ways off. So close to this being resolved. Scouts have returned. I guess the advantage of getting the relics is that I assume that point doesn't show up anymore. Like, I guess that would be my guess, that if you don't collect them, they'll always show up, so they block other points. Maybe they're just bonus points and it doesn't matter. Explore. Finish construction and supply train. Dark fragment of some large building. Seems like there's people here, so we have to escort them back if we want them all. So we go to the construction first, and then supply train, and then probably home. I don't know, the Steamcore season is a really rough one. Like, the next storm is soon. We didn't get anything from our production facilities there. Storm on the horizon, yeah. I guess I don't know if they have time for all these things. We die, you had to step away, and this doesn't look the game we started. No, we didn't die. Maybe a different angle. Like, I usually looked from here, I think. Like, we had our housing started here, then expanded to this. Healing and tech was here. Yeah, different angle might be it. Okay. At least that's over. I guess we get, what? Not even 4 days. We get 2 days where this is working again. Those hazards are just nasty. Okay, so no one here anymore. We get to the good coal production. It also means we need less people for it. Back on. You're left-handed, so your brain is backwards. That's not true. I mean, you're left-handed, but your brain is backwards because of it. And people in here too. Just on, right? Yeah. Then we have actually people available for stuff. We could go a bit more hunting. So we have enough food. Head out. I feel like I wanted workers for something, but I don't remember what for. Oh well. That's livable. Okay, so let's look at the economy now that we're back to normal. Yeah. Wait, the shrines only give 2%? Oh, per worker though. Okay, that's not too bad. Look at suddenly our coal balance. now that we have our mines back up, it's slightly better. So we can ramp up the temperature again. Also, I guess we have efficiency researched and everything, so that should last us easily through the storm, especially since we should still be able to mine. Fence drills there. Oh yeah, we can actually get into the steel again. Getting more than enough food too. We're pretty good now. Yeah, I guess I could build more storage. We could also swap some around, but yeah. And again, we should have enough to build some. Probably best to have storage of everything. My hope is a bit low. Let's fix that. HD unfinished construction, steel and wood. Topping for cores as always, but yeah. Oh. So I discovered Cave of Lights. Well, with 15 hours to get there, It already takes a day to come back. Yeah, I don't think I can save those people. Well, unfortunately we found them that late, but... If the engineers only doing research, no, I think some are like working in houses of healing too. Sent them food aid. Gold shipment. Why do they all want freaking Steamcores? Can you even get permanent deliveries from them in endless mode, or is that just a scenario thing? I guess that's like, since I don't know if we can do that, I don't want to risk losing Steamcores for not much. Oh, I guess generate a bypass. Now it's normal. It's on par with our workshops. You know what the kids are like? One of their friends get the new Steamcore and then they all want the new Steamcore. And they're terrible at math, so, you know, they're gonna want 10 Steamcores, but then the math is terrible, so they want 15, so, yeah. I would like to upgrade those things just to see what else they want and what we get from it, but... Yeah. I'd rather get robots, so... I guess that'll have to wait until we find a lot of Steamcores. Unfortunate, but... oh well. I wonder if I do need this second steam coal mine anymore, or if we should get another wall drill. Oh, it's gonna get cold in a bit. Did you find an event called Eocene Thermal Maximum, which is supposed to be the opposite of Ice Age, but it was not apocalyptic? Well, I feel like, I don't know, we probably would die in that scenario more likely than a freezing time. Also, snow looks nicer. Wait, it was just a landmark. Why did I even go here? Oh, I have the fastest scouts and as many as we can have. We couldn't even explore everything. That's unfortunate. Again, maybe it's good, so there's always something to explore. On the other hand, I guess the relic stuff took a lot of time from us. Flight train, we found survivors. When we approached the sleds, people started coming out. They say that they became stuck when the crawler pushed a bit too hard, burst into flames. They've used up all their supplies. Escort them home. That's a lot of kids, though. Oh well. You could just only get survivors if they don't have kids, if you were ruthless. Wonder if we get to mine 273. I think there's no way you survive that. And no. Game won't go there. guess we can just let them hunt more. I like how one cookhouse is still enough. First time I played this, I think I was like, oh, we need multiple cookhouses. Yeah. And then staff them all. Oh. Realized like just one person working there works for a really long time. And even now, we're good. Okay, let's increase the temperature. Oh, there's children not in shelters, so means more shelters help more with the healing then? Doesn't it say here what status? It doesn't show. I mean, yeah, they're too cold for them right now. They should be fine though. Working near shrine. Wait, this other one is not near shrine? Hmm. It's only help during certain... I guess it's only during work hours, probably. What the hell is the shrine? Oh, well, of course it doesn't cover this. No. This is awkward. I mean, ideally it would be here, but... Over here it should be covered, and then... Put one here. Don't need this one anymore then. Clean 11 and 18 according to the wiki. Ah. Kids are really useless. Wow. Wow. Wait, we're getting people, right? I guess we need some housing. How's the housing situation? We have 2 vacant. Yeah. That won't cut it. Oh, it shows me a level 2. I wish I could see the preview for just level 1. Like, I don't need level 2. And I guess we could also just upgrade this one. Build more housing here. He doesn't show now. There we go. So 4% for the shrine. 20% for transplantation, and then 28% kids helping out. Nice. There's only 14% kids helping out. I don't know if it's not enough kids or... Interesting though. Guess we could build another child shelter. I think. The new one, it might be... Well, we wait until we have the new heating thing, and then I can tell if it's covered. Generator bypass. We could still get the range upgrades for the generator too, but... Yeah, then we would need to change our whole setup. We don't want to do. We could start teching for automation. Get better cold thumpers in case we need them, or better insulation. Oh, large resort depot, they're expensive, but I guess they can store a ton. I mean, child labor is really useful in this game in the beginning. Like, it makes the game so much easier if you take it instead of passing it up. Again, I don't know if these things give us insulation for House of Healing too or not. I think I've never gotten through the hothouse stuff. Maybe. I wonder if there's an event that builds our food production with the hunters. And we would need hothouses. And we have nothing tech there. I mean, we don't have a Steamcore anyway available. So the factory is useless. Maybe I get the hothouse just in case. So, because then we can erase something and then... You know, migration event ruins hunter productivity? Well, would be lovely. Oh, does healthcare insulation work for House of Healing? I mean, that's what I'm not sure. I thought with heating and personal heating it would be enough, but I guess we'll see. I mean, eventually I'm going to research everything, but yeah, question of priorities. Long hours of toil. Oh, boo-hoo. Did someone build the housing? There's people coming. Oh. And those. I guess you can work here. I mean, I'd say we probably have enough to last through the storm. So the question is, what's the next hazard gonna be? I feel like those are... Only one to disband. Gonna be the worst part now. But we'll see. Okay, so... Shelter, if we build that here... would be covered. Let's actually turn this off just to see if everything's still covered. I mean, it is in this one, so we could build it here. Second child shelter. I wonder if we can do overdrive the whole storm with the upgrade now. Or if it's not gonna last long enough. I guess that's the other thing, like, we can't get better heating for the housing. Then again, it's comfortable before the storm even, right now. We'll see. Looks like we could use more storage again. Maybe I really should research better storage. We'll do that if we don't need the other tags. Cool if you could send child labor to the mine for discontent. I mean, I actually don't know if the law gives you discontent if you pick child labor, or it doesn't. We can't pick it anymore. I wish the laws where you have to make a choice, I wish you could change them in endless mode. Like at a cost, obviously, but then again, I guess it's harder to get the long-term choices than if you want to. Scouts have returned. I find it nice that when they return, like they're hungry and they're sick, so you have to care for them. It's a nice touch. I mean, it's not good for me, but it's a nice touch. Looks like we had enough housing anyway, so it really doesn't matter. We can't send anything because it's terribly right now. I wonder if this would be warm enough to work here. Probably not in the storm, right? That's right. As a food party to change the laws? Yeah, something like that. Or like you take a massive hit to discontent if you change any law. So you need to be like down at 20% and it's gonna lift you up to 80 or something. And then maybe spend some resources, like make it end game. Like you can't switch it easily. It's an end game thing. But then again, I guess I get the appeal of if you don't want child labor, well, you have to go through a harder early game. I think both has merit. Wood, I guess. The storm is upon us. Cold. Okay, so put this into overdrive. Since we still have sick people, turn this on. You guys all work here. Next. Oh, let's heat it up. Okay, everything's covered. At least for now. What did I... Oh yeah, we researched the hothouse. What's the next one? And that's a lot more food. Ah. If we need a good hothouse for food, like that's gonna be so many steam cores. We'll have to erase some of our other buildings. Installation. I guess I'm still gonna research it just in case. I don't plan on using it, but worst comes to worst, we should be prepared. Oh, no point in working then. I like how all the workers in the House of Healing are out of order. What's the temperature here? If we heat those up, they can nicely work here. We might actually gain coal during this instead of losing. How neat is that gonna be? Okay, they're all covered, so we can... Oh, not turn this on. Construct this. Hey, well... It'd be a nice... an easy breeze through there, right? How fast is this going up? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna last the whole storm, but... At least the majority. Did someone got mild frostbite? Where the hell were they working? Oh, in the wall drill probably. Industrial hot house research, nice. What is of interest? 15% more efficient, that's not that much. Like they only get 52 raw food per day? That's really not that great. Like for using Steamcores? Really? This won't be enough food if... Yeah. Like it can only build so many. Well, we research that if we need it. Open this path up. And then you might start researching factory and automation depending, again, on what kind of hazard we get. Give some hope. I might turn it off during work hours. We overdrive a bit. Because we can just do this. We overdrive. I like how we're gaining coal during the storm. Despite everything. Meaning, I guess I need more coal and storage. Yeah, I should have researched a bit of storage actually. Like we have to build too many normal storage things now. Getting a bit out of hand. Oh, we can build the stupid archive. We get that message away. Wow, that's big. Okay. I don't want it to block there, I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll rebuild the healing stuff at some point. Oh, there's another coal here, interesting. Nope. I guess I'm gonna build it here. Hey. It shouldn't block. As 100 now we're talking. No. A bit uncomfortable. Just slightly. Maybe I shouldn't use up resources just before a hazard. Because I don't know what's gonna happen, so. Medical post informs House of Healing. Oh, okay, House of Healing are covered in that, it does say so. Okay, so we definitely want that eventually. Resources. Get the big storage thing, see how that works. I've never had those. Rebuild everything you're farming. Well, I thought we don't need the tech eventually, and then I can build some nice healing areas here, but I guess we're still gonna tech for a while. Yeah, I don't need that many engineers actually in here. Like, we have 2 sick person and we have 4 healing places. I think we went slightly overboard. I'm just scared of sick people, I guess. Ruining everything. Because then nobody works. And again, I guess once we get the generator range upgrade, we need to rebuild stuff anyway, so there's also that. Being disabled by storm. I mean, yeah. Oh, it lined up perfectly that I thought it was a warning of the normal ones. Like this was like, I've never had this. Like a red signal one, but it's just the normal housing. I mean, I guess I could build more tech buildings now for a while too. Again, we'll wait out the hazard and then we'll decide upon depending on that. Large research depot. Research, nice. I assume we don't get the same thing problem, so I assume we don't need the steam coal thumbers. Even if we do, we have decent cold storage now, so it's not an issue. A large research depot. It doesn't say how much. Oh boy, they're big. Yeah, okay. Not sure where I want to put them. I don't want to block that. And I guess I thought maybe we built housing eventually there more. I guess I could build it here and then maybe move the hunter stuff eventually if I want to. Build a large research depot. I just want to see how much we would get from it. Oh, that was misplaced. How much we can store in one. And then, well, I guess work times. Oh, we're to put this into overdrive.
Magnanimous dispensation.
Oh wow. Thank you so much, El Spectra. I don't know what to say besides nice. Thank you so much for the more than generous donation, man. I don't know. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. You're having, you know, great day though. Can we get the storm over? Wait, hang on. Turn these off. If we're overdrive, we don't need double heating. I can turn these off again. We'll leave the other ones on. Turn it off after the storm, in case I turn overdrive off. mean, we're getting there. Storm is over. There we go. I have the next storm. Just want to see the hazard. Oh, turn off overdrive. Don't need that. Wonder if we now have to live in a permanent state of overdrive at some point. Don't need these extras anymore. I saw them plant the roads. Oh, apparently not. Thanks. Then again, we're switching to bigger storage. Unless it's better. How much storage is that? Oh, wow. That's better. Okay, we're gonna shift all that over.
Praise the sub.
What are you doing? Thank you,
subscriber arrives. It fills you with
for being
determination.
extremely generous.
A new subscriber arrives. It fills you with determination.
Stream noobs, greater subs, but here's some anyway. The donation was more than I could ask for already, but thank you so much for gifting some subs too. And I agree with your statement. Thank you so much. Or, you know, no. Yeah, I don't know what to say, man. But it's very much appreciated. I want to see the hazard though. Come on, game. Frozen coal deposits. The last summer has caused serious problems due to a sudden weather change. Ice has covered all coal deposits. All coal production facilities will be at 30% efficient. All coal producing facilities? Like Sumpers and my mines? What the hell? I feel like they're always hitting my heating. So, yeah, I guess. Good thing we, you know, piled up some coal. So that's pretty nice.